Right. This is an apt question because we're talking about what next. We hope that
What
all
next?
of you will get approvals and nobody will get an RFE. But this is the possibility of what will happen next, request for further evidence. And, even if it doesn't happen, it's good to have this information so that you'll be less anxious about the process. And if you do have an issue and you do have a request for further evidence, you won't get too anxious and you'll know how to respond to it because it's not the end of the world. An RFE is simply USCIS asking for additional information. But in addition to an RFE, you could also get a notice of intent to deny. That's a NOID, and that's a little bit more serious than an RFE because they've already kind of made up their mind to deny the case, and they're sending you a notice that they intend to deny it and that they're giving you a chance to tell them why the case shouldn't be denied. So an RFE is not the same. It's just a request for further evidence. So there could be many reasons why you get a request for further evidence. As I said, it could be that you didn't submit the basic documentation that you're supposed to, like your degree copies, or you need an evaluation and you didn't an evaluation if you have a foreign degree, or if you're trying to do a combination of education and work experience to get the equivalent of the degree that you require. Perhaps you didn't get a work experience evaluation done. It could be that maybe the job, it's not clear to the USCIS officer whether the job qualifies for a H1, whether it's a specialty occupation or not. Sometimes when you use level 1 wages, it's possible that you'll get an RFE because they want to make sure that the job is actually, the job that's being offered is actually a level 1 job. It's an entry level job. So they will ask further questions and ask you to show them how you calculated and how you got to that level 1 wage. So that could be another reason. It could be that, LCA was not filed properly, or there was some issue with the LCA. Maybe it was a typographical error. Not much you can do if that happens. So let's hope all your, LCAs were filed properly, and you check that beforehand. So these are some of the reasons. Also, if you're a student and you file for a change of status from an F1 to a H1, you might get a student RFE, which is basically maintenance of status. And if as a student, you were on CPT, you could get a RFE saying, prove why CPT was required by your school, justify what courses you took and how that's related to the curricular practical training, the job that you did on CPT. Also, it could be maintenance of status in the sense that they want to make sure that you're a full-time student, and they want proof that you are actually going to school and attending the number of in-person classes that you need to attend. So these are some of the few reasons, common reasons for receiving a request for further evidence.
And about responding to them?
Be calm when responding to them, and make sure you read the RFE properly, read between the lines. Sometimes the USCIS has a lot of information that is not useful to you, and then they'll ask the actual question in the middle of all that useless information. So you may have to make sure you don't miss what they're actually asking for, and these RFEs are not really written well, so it might sometimes take 2 readings of it to make sure that you haven't missed anything. Respond to everything that they're asking for. Don't choose to respond to some information and then just presume that the other information is not important and you don't need to respond to it. Your case will get denied if you don't respond to all the issues that they have brought forward in the request for further evidence. I think those are a few pointers on how to respond to an RFE. Don't forget to subscribe to our videos if you like what you see. Also, give us a thumbs up and share the video with your family and friends. Thank you.